This is going to be a test. I threw this one away, the Versace Dreamer. I threw it away many years ago. And then now, a couple days ago, I bought it again. So it's going to be a big test to see if I hate it as much as I did before, or has my nose changed, my preference changed. We'll see. This is Versace the Dreamer. Welcome to my place. My name is Dave. Spray time. First impression after so many years is a tester box. I picked it up for about $22. I saw that price for a tester. I just had to see, for out of curiosity. We always say that our preference will change, our nose will change based on the experience amount of fragrance that we smell. When I first bought this, I maybe only have 10, 15 bottles. Now probably have over 1,300 or 1,400. Let's see what happens, okay? Yeah, right. Okay, I remember. I'm picking up what I remember back then, but there's a big difference. Now I know this is called the tobacco scent. It smells like tobacco green leaf, all right? Yeah, and there's iris right away. These two are just coming out very strong, and some green in the back. Oh, it is a strong fragrance as I remember. It is pungent. It's brash. To me, I think it's unforgiving. At least right here on top, okay? What happened was, when I first had it, I sprayed on my shirt, hated it. Spray on my skin, hated it, have to wash it off. It's a scrubber, meaning I just have to wash it off with soap. And it's still there. And before I threw it away, I said, give it a last chance. I sprayed onto my leather shoes in the shoe closet. Yeah, and next day when I went there, opened it, it's so still as strong and pungent as ever. So I threw it away. And now, after learning, there's so many different type of, scent profile, notes. I still haven't looked up what is in here. I purposely do not want to see. I want to see how I'm going to react right now as a test. And now I do recall these scents, but now I'm picking up, I understand it's iris and tobacco mix. Now, usually iris is a very pleasant scent for me. I have like 2 bottles of Dior Homme, the original, 2 bottles of Intense, and a bottle of the perfume. Also the Prada Low line, which all use iris in a very different way than here. The way it's coming, mixing with the tobacco, green tobacco, it become very soapy, becomes very brash. It is as if you're smelling a soap very close up and sniffing it hard. That's how sharp it is to my nose. It is on top right now. And it's very unforgiving, okay? It's not letting go. Yeah, I'm picking out a bit of sweet. That's sweet, just a tiny bit, maybe 10%. While that tobacco and iris is about 70%. I'm also getting a bunch of green. I'm not sure what it is. It's not the typical green. It's not the grassy green that I love. But it's a bunch of greens in the back, about 30% of that. Maybe just a tiny bit of floral, like 5%. Maybe moss in the back. Yeah, this is a very different, unique. But now I think I'm enjoying a lot more than before. For sure, I'm not going to throw it away. But now I understand it is tobacco. It's coming out very strong. But it's the tobacco leaf. All right, this the other type of tobacco, like in the Dolce & Gabbana, the one. That type of smooth, soft, easygoing tobacco is not that. It is more of a green type of tobacco leaf. Okay, I think I would describe it as tobacco leaf. Okay, so imagine that mixing with iris. If you would not tell me what it is and just show me the notes, I would say I'm gonna love this fragrance, because iris and tobacco, a couple of my favorite notes, and yet the way it's put together, I'm having a hard time. See, that's why just looking at the pyramids, the notes and the chord doesn't really tell you the whole story. Actually, usually do not tell you the whole story. Okay, you have to really wear it, and especially put it on your skin. It's going to be different on the tester strip or the shirt. So put it on whenever you visit, spray on your shirt, visit the stores, and really live with it, and then let your nose get accustomed. Because I would give it like 0 out of 10 before when I threw it away. Right now, I'll give it 7 out of 10 because I'm enjoying this first spray already. It is different. It is super soapy though. I don't recall. Actually, I did not understand that's called soapy. Now I think, yeah, this is what it is. It's so strong. Now I can actually look up the notes and see what else is in here because it's very different than my typical fragrances. Yeah, I'm so glad I picked that up again. This is one of those that I know I have to have in my collection for sure. I recall back then is probably the last fragrance that the Versace, Mr. Versace did before, this was the last one. But nothing else, I don't recall anything else, about this. I just know that I hated it. Now I like it. And I think it's going to grow on me as the weather gets colder. This is a cold weather type of sense. Right now it's about 100 some degree outside. Can wear under heat. Indoor is fine. I'm indoor right now with the AC on, so it's okay. For sure, this is masculine. I don't see any ladies wearing this. I don't know how versatile it is because I hated it. So I think some people might have the same sentiment. So it's be careful how people react around you, in school and work. Probably don't wear it to meetings, okay? When you meet important people or clients for the first time, be careful with that. It's not sweet. Like I said, it's so tiny small percentage. It's very soapy, I think. And yeah, the tobacco and the iris still dominating. First impression. Okay, so I'm just letting you know what I'm getting. So I think longevity is gonna be good. It was like 24 hours the first bottle that I got. I sprayed in the shoe closet. The next day it's still there, and I hated it. It wouldn't go away. But I don't know if it's still gonna be that strong because back then I think there wasn't that regulation on the ingredients. But now this is a recent bottle, so I think it's probably toned down, maybe watered down. Maybe that's why I'm having a little bit better time with it. But for sure, this is a keeper, and I'm enjoying this. Like I said, 7 out of 10. That's a very high score. Versatility is okay, not really. Masculine, yes. Longevity is gonna be good. At least half a day. I would imagine 4 or 5 hours from the way it is projecting. Unique, yeah. I don't have anything like this. This type of iris is so different because the tobacco is just like mixing it together with this too, and then instead of cringing my nose, cringing my stomach and my chest as I'm smelling it. Not as strong as before, but it is very strong. Okay, this is brash. Okay, this is that. Okay, so yeah, I like this. All this descriptive, you might not be able to tell. I like this. Okay. Okay, so I imagine I'll live with this, and if it changes, I'll probably update. But now, thumbs up for sure. Not 2 thumbs up, but just 1 thumb up. I'm glad I have it. Anything else should I share? So, just an advice: don't throw away a fragrance. At least just trade away or give away, but don't throw it away. And then after a few years, come back to it. You might change your mind. I change my mind all the time, especially from the first impression. And as the longer you wear it, you realize that your sentiment about it is going to change. And that's part of the fun, okay? So, yeah. Even from day to day, it's going to change. Yep. With that said, I hope that is helpful though. If you're looking to get that one, or if it comes out too hard for you like I did, maybe give it a second chance once you kind of get accustomed. What really helped me right now is when I first sprayed right away, I picked up the tobacco and I go, okay, I like tobacco. So before I didn't understand tobacco, what it was, back then, way back then, I didn't know what it was. So I thought, what kind of fragrance is this? It doesn't make sense. It does not smell pleasant. I don't know why I wear this. People's going to hate me around, around them. But now I understand it's tobacco. Maybe you don't use it, around so many type of people, but you use it around the people that, enjoy fragrance or yourself. Now I understand. That's tobacco and iris, and I enjoy it. All right. See you next time.